Salute, people. It is your boy Tony the Savant. Welcome to the Peat basketball show. Hope everybody's having a good to great day, man. And today we are talking about this Mavericks and Los Angeles Clippers series. Sorry, I'll have to go to my coffee shop and go grab me a coffee. Get this here morning started. I got up early, try to do a show, but we've been busy, man. The live stream's been real. The road game's been real. Just having a good time this NBA playoffs. But today I want to discuss the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers game. I got to tune into this game a little late, man. I don't know why I can't catch these Clippers and Mavericks games. I was watching the Minnesota Timberwolves walk down the Phoenix Suns yesterday. Shout out to the Pacers as well, getting them a victory over the Giannis Antetokounmpo list. Milwaukee Bucks. But I want to talk about Los Angeles basketball today, man, because, oh, Lord, has it been a bad 48 hours for basketball in the city of Los Angeles. What am I looking for? My wallet. It's been a bad 48 hours for basketball in the city of Los Angeles, considering, y'all know I've been on the Lakers coattails. Been on Laker Nation's coattails because they doing what they do best, capping and they're not even Laker Nation, man. The real Lakers fans, they know what's up. They see the writing on the wall, right? But you got these delusional Lakers fans, you got these delusional bronzexuals, and I didn't know this, man. I didn't know the Clippers had just as a delusional fan base as the Lakers and LeBron. Like the Clippers fans, you think these niggas had 17 banners, bro. Literally. I've been getting a lot of pushback for whatever reason from Clipper Nation. Because it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, y'all are not in a position. Sorry, I hate when these keys be jiggling. Y'all not in a position to have any sort of pride. Now, I get it. You know what I mean? The Clippers got all this star power on their team for the first time in a long time, really. I mean, I don't even think the Lob City moderation of the Clippers had this much star power on it. So, I get it. You're taking a lot of pride in your roster. But if we just go down the list, the roster of the Clippers, individually, all of these guys have had meltdowns, horrible games, bad series, bad shooting nights. And the one guy that was, able to kind of hide the most, I guess you want to say. Now, I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan. I don't want to sound like a hater. But I'm gonna show you bronzexuals how to break down your favorite players, because you can still love you some LeBron. I don't care about that. My thing with the bronzexuals is that y'all don't criticize the man. I've been seeing this a consensus across the internet about that LeBron James missed three. Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all know the bronzexuals are blaming Darvin Ham? I literally heard a bronzexual on stream. I'm gonna go screen record this joint and I'm gonna post it, bro. I heard a bronzexual say Darvin Ham should have drew up a better play, and that the Lakers, LeBron, he said Lakers, insert LeBron though, got lucky that the defender fell, but that wasn't the original play. I say, bro, what you can't work with these people, bro. You can't work with a LeBron James fan at all. These are different kind of human beings. But besides that, Clipper Nation got a a host of delusional fans. As these niggas think that the Kawhi Leonard, which respectfully, like I said, as a Kawhi Leonard fan, I understand where y'all coming from. You know what I mean? I seen Kawhi do some amazing stuff too. But as a realist, no sir, no, ladies and gentlemen, I can't do it. I'm still hoping, I'm still holding on to Kawhi Leonard's prime. You know what I mean? Those glory days. But I made that mistake with Klay Thompson last year. I made that mistake with Klay Thompson these past few years. Uh, because now, upon reflection and in hindsight's 2020, I think the Golden State Warriors should have blew up the team after 2022. That would have been tough. I would have been criticizing them for it. Like, how y'all gonna break up the dynasty, man? I probably would have been the first person going live criticizing the Golden State upper brass, for trading away Klay Thompson and getting rid of Draymond at that time in 2022. Now, now it's like, bro, y'all should have got rid of these dudes. Y'all should have been developing and having Jordan Poole, James Wiseman, Moses Moody. Got a whole, I don't know what the Golden State Warriors are doing, bro. Like, one of the few teams that had a great team, had good draft, picks, good kids come out of the draft, no trouble and all that kind of stuff, actually be productive. I mean, and then nothing come from it. Now that I think about it, just basketball in California is all bad right now, y'all. California basketball is all bad right now. So, um, anyway, last night, man, the Clippers got absolutely shut down. Um, I will say this though, because I know basketball gives you a chance to overreact during the playoffs. This is the time where you can get all your overreactions out. After one game, people be screaming. After game one, everybody was saying the Clippers were the Western Conference favorite. After game two, everybody saying uh, gentleman's sweep. So this is just the power and the damn it, I forgot you. I'm sorry. I'll come check my mailbox. Gotta get another mail key. But after a bad game, everybody's screaming sweep or this team is done. And after a good game, everybody's screaming, we the championship favorites, blah blah blah. So I don't want to hit the panic button because just to shoot some Clippers, some bail. They had a horrible. Nobody had a good shooting night except for like Paul George. You know what I'm saying? With Paul George is probably one of the one of the weirder players as far as he can put up his numbers and they can still lose horribly. So nobody really had a good shooting night last night. The Clippers were trash as a whole. But my point of the matter is that the reason why I'm gonna shoot him some bail is that everybody was trash, Norman Powell included. Everybody except Paul George and Zubac was essentially trash for Clipper Nation, and they only lost by 3. So going into the next game, you got to keep that. You got to use that as a positive. Even on our worst night, we was only out of the game. We only lost by 1 possession. I'm not mad at that. Um, but there's a consensus going across the internet that Kawhi Leonard may be done. And I know he just got his money. And I hate to say this, bro. When I first heard Kawhi Leonard got that extension, I said, my man's about to go back to load managing, bro. I hate that he got the title of being the face of load management. I do. But I'm noticing how Kawhi Leonard moves, man. You know what I mean? And just because these cats are, famous, they athletes, blah, blah, don't mean they got some, excuse my French, bitch nigga ways about them. You know what I mean? Don't mean they excluded from that. Because now I'm starting to see every time this man Kawhi Leonard got the bag, um, he got an injury to go with it. You know what I mean? You get paid, here comes Kawhi Leonard with the load management, or here come his uncle talking about Kawhi Leonard can't do this or can't do that. It's like, bro, I miss the Warriors and the athletes of old because these dudes was coming out here and neck cast, finger braces, um, knowingly playing. I've seen Kobe clock in for work many a times, knowingly playing on a knee or, on that bad rotator cuff at the end of his career, knowingly doing that and still giving his all. And then you see these dudes, you know what I mean? I hate to say it like that because injuries are a part of the game, right? But it's like, nah, man. It's something about, it's just something about being a gladiator. You know what I mean? The normal average human being, yeah. You know what I mean? You sprain an ankle, I'm expecting you to sit out 3 weeks. But when you're a gladiator, bro, you're on the biggest stages because you are, the best of the best as far as the physical humans go. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Again. And at this point, if we're not getting elite Kawhi Leonard, what we doing? He might as well retire. We don't need another 6'6", 6'8", however tall he is, dude that can put up 15 points in the league. We got enough of those. So if Kawhi Leonard going, well, again, he got this bag. So we going to be dealing with Kawhi Leonard win, lose, or draw for the next few years. But after last night's game, man, you just hate to see some one of your favorite players look like that on the basketball court. And then Luka Doncic, man, just shutting down. The man shut down James Harden and Kawhi Leonard just whenever he felt like it. I can't recall, was it James Harden that Luka got that block on? Like just was just standing there, just got a block, like. And I was so disgusted with this game, right? Because I got the Mavs in 6. I don't trust the Clippers as far as I can see them. But I was disgusted in this game because all of this hoopla and hype about Kawhi Leonard coming back. I say, I bet we finna get at least, when Kawhi Leonard, I think it was game 1 versus the Suns last year, uh, when he hit them for like the 38 burger in game 1 or game 2, one of the two. I remember him putting up 38 in one of those games. And we all thought, I was over for the Suns. Playoff Kawhi is here. And, he ended up going through his injuries again and all of that motion. And it's just like, bro, again, I know injuries are a part of the game. You can't really do nothing about it because we're all humans. But damn, bro. It's like, Kawhi, man, golly, just retire, bro. That's my thing. Just retire. Could you imagine if Tracy McGrady and Brandon Roy was going through the injuries that they went through and then continuously coming back, acting as if they was going to beat themselves? It's like, no, bro. Sometimes it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it like that. I've missed opportunities because of circumstances I can't control. You know what I'm saying? So who are these dudes? We all human. But at this point, I was just disgusted. As happy as I am for the Dallas Mavericks, because I love Luka. You know what I mean? I'm a big Kyrie Irving fan. I think I say that often. But it's just getting to a point, man, where it's like I try not to badmouth the Clippers because I found myself just going through a hot streak of just badmouthing the Clippers. So I said sometime during the season, it was kind of like a quarter away, right before the halfway mark. I said I'm gonna ease up on the Clippers, right? Because I don't trust them. So anytime I talk about them, I sound crazy. You know what I mean? Because I want to like them. You know what I mean? I like all of the stars that they have individually, with the exception of James Harden. James Harden, LeBron James, them two dudes are on the special list of guys I used to support, and they did it to themselves. Continuously melting down and having crap performances. Hold on 1 second. I'm in my coffee shop. You need help? Hey, Miss Donald. Morning. Oh, 1 second, y'all. Let me get this coffee. Uh-huh. Sorry about that, y'all. I low key capped a little bit. I don't go to a coffee shop. I just come to the restaurant I manage. You know what I mean, just hit them. And man, y'all be hitting me for all these hours. Got your boy, so yeah, they pay me a coffee for the most part. But anyway, let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks, man. As I love how adjustments and assessments can be properly made after every game. Um, and something that I thought, let me get up out of here. We got customers in the building. All right, but yeah, Dallas Mavericks play phenomenal, and you know I gotta say this too. After game one, I felt the same way. You know, as far as the Dallas Mavericks, um, if they could just get the other guys to play well, because that was the primary reason why they lost game one. You know, not Kawhi, Kyrie and Luka showed up to work. I believe they had, 30 plus. Respectfully, they had 30 plus last night as well. But it was gonna be on the others to, contribute because Kyrie and Luka, uh, goodness, they are offensive. They are lethal offensively, and then you got the rare luxury of having two closers as well. So anytime the Clippers making adjustments on defense, as far as this is what we're gonna do with Luka, this is what we're gonna do with Kyrie. That's all fine and dandy, but my primary concern was if the others, Derek Jones, last night, damn, who was it? PJ Washington. I'm sorry, EJ Washington was just hitting big shots, and he had a few others, but I know Derek Jones had 10, PJ had 18, had a couple more points. I think they had about 20 points off the bench. So then, you know what I mean? That's what you need. If you're getting 30 from Kyrie, uh, 30 from Luka, you get you about 10, to 25 points. Excuse not 10. I say about 15 to 25 points from two other guys on the team, and then an even balance of scoring from the bench. Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks did exactly what they were supposed to do, in addition to taking care of the ball and just staying disciplined, sticking to the game plan. Um, but as much as I want to heap praise on the Dallas Mavericks, I've seen them have meltdown several times this season. And I think that the Clippers, again, if they get it clicking, uh, it's going to be crazy for them. And I do want to say this too, man. I thought the Lakers was the only one getting preferential treatment. It just seems like all the LA teams are getting preferential treatment, man. Like the Clippers got hella whistles last night. And I don't know what the referees are on, if they're trying to, you know, kind of force this LA versus LA kind of thing. But it seems to me like Denver and the Dallas Mavericks have something to say about it, putting their foots down on it. Because the Clippers got a lot of calls for me. I mean, this me, I thought they got a lot of calls. And it didn't even help them. So, all in all, great game for the Dallas Mavericks. I got the Mavs in 6. Did get a little scared there after game one, I'll admit. But, again, this is going to be a chess match. This is going to be a game of adjustments. You punch me, what am I going to do to hit you back kind of game? Especially when you have these 4 and 5 seeded matchups. Those are always my favorite. Usually, those are always my favorite matchups in the first round. I think last season where we had the Cavs and the Knicks, and that was very good. That was probably one of my favorite series last year in the playoffs. And so this Clippers and Mavericks series is kind of shaping up so far to be my favorite series of the playoffs of the first round. And after 2 games, nothing short of entertaining. Beat. Flew past my cup. Um, Nothing short of entertaining, of course. But again, I'm trying not to badmouth Clippers, Clipper Nation. Try not to be a hater, man. I've been getting a lot of, again, pushbacks from them. They feel like I'm being a little harsh on their squad. So I'm gonna try to be real. I'm just gonna be honest. I just don't trust the Clippers, you know. And I definitely thought that y'all picking up James Harden was not a good move because James Harden is not a good playoff performer. He's doing exactly what he always does: get your hopes up during the regular season, and then come post game play, stinking it up. And Luka Doncic, who is not known for his defensive prowess at all, uh, was able to lock up James Harden easily. Now that my concern is going forth in the playoffs. You know, you only gonna get stiffer competition. So if Luka, who's not an elite defender by any means in the stretch of the imagination, if Luka can lock you up, what's that kid in Minnesota, Gilgis Alexander? I'm sure he could. You know what I mean? Dort. Well, OKC, I'm sure he could. KCP, I'm sure he could. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking of all these guys who are better defenders than Luka. You know, they're not elite per se, but better defenders than Luka and could easily lock up James Harden. You know, I think Kawhi Leonard will figure it out. I'm just more concerned about Kawhi Leonard's health and, you know, him getting back in rhythm. I had a few Clipper fans tell me as well that yesterday's game was just a quote unquote a drop that again that they could afford to drop because they were trying to get Kawhi Leonard back in game mode and game shape or whatever. But all in all, man, you can't afford to do that in the playoffs. You can do that in the regular season. You can't afford to do that in the playoffs. So, I don't know, man. It's a consensus out there that the Clippers are done. Again, I'm gonna go back to what I said. I'm gonna be cool on the Clippers. I'm gonna just let this movie play out, and once the movie is over, Clipper Nation, if I gotta be harsh, I'm gonna be harsh, man. If I have to be harsh, I'm gonna be harsh. And I'm sorry. I rock with a lot of folks, a lot of cats. Like I say, I didn't even know there was so many Clipper fans out here. But a lot of cats that's in my networks are supportive of the Clippers. So I'm gonna be cool. You know what I mean? I don't spare I spare LeBron at all. But like I say, mostly for everybody on the Clippers. I got some respect for, because even James Harden, I got some respect for him. He don't annoy me as much as LeBron James does, so respectfully. So I'm not going to just jump on them, but hopefully they can figure it out, man. You know, hopefully they can figure it out. You got all these California boys playing on the team that they wanted to play on in the city they want to play with. Got the coach they all wanted. You know, everybody's getting paid. So we'll see, man. And I do need Paul George to be a little bit more aggressive. Paul George was the only one that had a good night last night. I think this is the kind of game where PG should have went into the huddle and been like, "Hey guys, you know what I mean? I'm the only one that got it clicking. Let's run through me. Let's run through me and Zubac." They tried to do it through Zubac. Zubac, you know, he was looking like Shaq for a little minute, but he you know what I'm saying? We know what Zubac is. But PG should have definitely been a little bit more assertive as far as I'm the only one that got, you know, some kind of a momentum going on. You know, let's run through me for a minute. Let's see what happens. But, you know, Paul George would get his numbers, get his splits. But it just was kind of quiet, you know, not very impactful. So, game 3, I got the Mavs in 6, but I can see a resurging, you know, game from Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, I think he is going to have one of his signature games this series. Again, you know, me being a savant, sometimes trying to predict the sports future, I thought that game 2, his return game, would be the game, and then, you know, we'll see the Clippers flame out. But I think that game 3 could be the game, and yeah, we can see a big Kawhi game. We can see the Clippers go 2-1, and then that'll be it. Yeah, that'll be it. I think the Mavericks just got a little bit more as far as, you know, health, potential. They're faster, younger, so they can definitely put it together. And plus, Luka's right here. Luka's at that point in his career where he need to be taking that next step. Not Kawhi. I keep saying Kawhi. Kyrie Irving, 31, going on 32. You know, he is the savvy veteran that has been here before. He's won a championship before, so, you know, my expectations for the Mavericks are very high. And in addition to all of that, you know, I'm in Dallas. It would be great to see the Mavericks finally, you know, get over the hump again. I was here for 2011. when they won that championship. And it was a good time. You know what I mean? It was a good time to be in Dallas. So I definitely rock with the Mavericks, support them. And I hope they don't flame out because I feel like they got a good team right now to get, to go to the next level. So that's all I got for y'all on this one. You tell me what y'all think about in the comment section. Please swing by the platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Tony the Savant across the boards. Please rock with your boy, man. I'm always working, going hard, going ham. I'm about to do some more research. I'm gonna pop out again, and we're gonna cover that Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony Edwards is my favorite player right now, bro. I can't hold you. He's my favorite player right now, and so I'm excited to cover that game. But I had to talk about these Clippers first, man, because it seems like Clipper Nation is out here coping. They coping, When I say coping, I mean they getting mad at everybody else for telling the truth about their team. So, like I said, I'll back off. Y'all got enough people jumping on y'all right now, but it is just one game. And let's see what happens. I'm expecting Kawhi Leonard to come back, be Kawhi in Game 3 and get that win. So it's your boy Tony the Savant. That's all I got. Y'all go out there and get a goal accomplished. Peace.